The real estate market has a 30% shortage of listings on the market. So if you're a home buyer right now in a hot marketplace, you may find yourself in a multiple offer situation. I'm Natalie Bratton with RE/MAX First, and here are my tips on how to win in a multiple offer situation. Be sure and stick around to the end, because the last tip is about the escalation clause. It's a game changer. Let's go. My first tip for winning in a multiple offer situation is to pay cash. If you can pay cash on the home, go for it. You're eliminating two big contingencies: financing and appraisal. So if you can pay cash, do it. If not, do a conventional loan. Those are a little bit easier to get through than the other types of loans. If 4 offers walked into a bar all dressed up and looking pretty, cash, conventional, VA, and FHA, the guy sitting down at the end of the bar is going to buy the drink for the cash offer. If you are FHA or VA or USDA and there's no other type of financing you can do, just know that you're going to have to persevere, and you may have to make offers on multiple properties before you finally win. Because as long as there's an offer that's as good or better, that's cash or conventional, the seller's probably going to choose those. My second tip is don't be afraid to go above the list price. The multiple offer situation is not the time to try to get a steal on a house. So go above the list price. You may have to go 5 to 8% higher to win. My third tip is pay your own closing costs. Pay as much of them as you can. If you're not in the market yet, or if you keep losing in multiple offer situations, then take a step back and save up some money. The more that you can pay on your own, the less concessions a seller has to make, the better your offer is. Number 4 is find out what is important to the seller. Do they have a preferred closing date? What's their moving situation? Do they really love their curtains and wish they didn't have to leave them behind? Find out. If I'm your realtor, I'm going to ask those things. But if I'm not your realtor, because you're not in this market in Oklahoma City, then have your realtor ask what is important to the seller, and then be sure and put that in your offer. If you're interested in more information on Oklahoma City and on the real estate market, then subscribe to my channel. I post a video here every Friday. Number 5 is add extra earnest money. So at the end of the day, earnest money is not that big of a deal. But a multiple offer situation is not the time to put in $500 earnest money. Show them that you're really all in and that you're really serious. So pay $1,000, pay $1,500, pay $2,000, not 20. Now, if you're in a higher price range, if you are in $500,000 and up, then I expect to see $5,000 to $10,000 earnest money. So put in a higher amount of earnest money than you originally intended to. Okay, this is the one you've been waiting for, the escalation clause. So it's being passed around a lot right now. And it goes like this. Let's say there's a $200,000 listing. You offer $200,000, but attached to your offer is this document. Dear seller, I'm offering you $200,000 on your property. However, if you have a higher offer than this one, I will pay you $1,000 more than that offer, up to $210,000. So what that does is that keeps you from having to overpay as a buyer. Because if your offer at $200,000 is the best offer on the table, then you win the house. If somebody else offers $205,000, then you get the house for $206,000. If somebody offers $209,000, you get the house for $210,000. If somebody offers $212,000, well, then you miss out. But it gives you a greater opportunity of getting the house, not necessarily overpaying, but giving you a better chance of winning in the multiple offer situation. So get out there and write a really good offer on a property. And if you're in the Oklahoma City market then call me and let me represent you and help you make the best offers that you can. Thanks for watching, and if you want more information, then check out this video that has more home buyer tips.